Okay, I got my stream going. Let's see here. Okay, I think I got everything ready.
Awesome. Yeah, we're just waiting for them to get on now.
Yeah, I think that last U.S. Cup game was probably the worst game I played all year. Either that one or the async game that I'm currently in against you. One of those, probably those are probably the two worst games I played all year.
Oh yeah, so it's actually really funny. I forgot that we were even playing that game. So when I log into my Twilight Struggle yesterday, I'm like, why do I have this game that's like I got 10 days left on? So
Oh,
I
are you
I
that
got lucky. I
low?
didn't run out the clock on that one.
Oh shit, I didn't realize you were that low on time.
It
Yeah,
might have been it might have been like 15 days or something, but I was like really low.
yeah, I hadn't looked at that one in a long time either because I've had so many other games going. I just lost a heartbreaking game in the RATS league, the Premier League. I was playing against Red Radish, and I had Chernobyl on turn 9, right? And I had
Yeah,
if I had headline Chernobyl on turn 9, and I also had headline peak, right? If I had
yeah.
headline Chernobyl, so I had Chernobyl, Pope, and Solidarity in my hand, and he had East Germany and Poland, and I could have just barely flipped for Europe control if I had headlined Chernobyl, but then he headlined Glasnost, and he had played Reformer on turn 8, so I was like, oh man, I don't have enough ops to do it now because he gets the Glasnost off before the Chernobyl goes off, right? And
And
he
you
gets,
had that one peak.
yeah, and I had headline peak, so I could see his Glasnost headline, and I was like, okay, wait a minute. So I'll just headline something else. I can event Pope, event Solidarity, and then I can headline Chernobyl on turn 10 and do it then, right?
Yeah.
But he evented Missile Envy mid turn and hit my Chernobyl because I had played my other 3 op already. What I needed to do is I needed to protect the Chernobyl against the Missile Envy event.
Yeah.
And
Jeez.
that was such a critical blunder. And then I ended up losing at final scoring by 1 point.
That is brutal. That is
Yeah, it was
really
such a brutal loss. I've played 10 games against that guy and I only won 2 of them and lost 8. And it was just like, oh man, and it was such a big game because if I had won that game, I think I would have been in first place in the Premier League, and I've never won a big tournament, a big Twilight Struggle tournament ever.
damn. That's a heartbreaker.
Yeah, it was a rough game. I still have potential to get first place on that. I think if I win out, I have a decent chance to get first. But
You're dependent on other people's results, right?
yeah, because I got 3 losses now, and there's somebody else with 2 losses. I think it's who is it? I can't remember now. I think it's that guy from the UK that's been doing really well. Luke, or I think his name is Luke or something. I'll have to look it up later. Um, let's see here.
These guys are late now.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Don't wait for me.
Oh, they just okay. We're yeah, cool.
Yeah, just go ahead and start. I'll be right back. I'll be back in like a couple minutes. Don't wait for me.
Okay, garbage. right, so we have a pretty garbage hand here.
Hey, what's up? I'm back.
Right. So we have a pretty garbage hand here.
I
I'm
can't.
thinking we open
I can't see
three
anything.
three two two, and we consider dumping Asia on the headline. What are your thoughts, Kevin?
I can't see anything. Let me see what I'm doing wrong
Oh
here.
yeah, I'm not sharing my screen. That would be helpful for you.
Oh yeah.
All right. Sorry about that. Do you have it now?
Uh, yeah. Um, what is this? Asia headline then?
Yeah, I'm thinking Asia headline, and I'm thinking opening 3322.
I like two in Italy set up here.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
All right, lock this in,
Yeah.
and then Asia headline.
Yeah. I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's much else we can do here.
I just wanted to say for the viewers, the reason that we like the two in Italy set up here is because we have socialist governments in our hand.
Yeah, big.
Just a little nugget there for the loyal viewers.
Oh fuck, that sucks.
At least they didn't get the Asia domination in the headline. That's what I was really worried about.
Yeah, this could be worse. I really hate turbocharging the Suez though, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Anything that doesn't give them Asia domination, I'm cool with it.
All right. So I'm thinking the way that we get into the Middle East here is the slow crawl through Algeria, Tunisia, Libya.
I like putting one in Malaysia on this action round as well. I don't even know if it's worth it to try to run back into the Middle East here. We could coup Syria is another way to do it.
Coupping Syria is a possibility. I mean,
Or Iran. We could coup Iran.
I don't like Iran.
Yeah, it's
Um,
kind of hard to get in that way.
I
Um,
like placing here. I like placing here because I don't want them getting into West Germany.
yeah, I
So
definitely want to. I want to place here for sure. I like Malaysia a lot.
we could do this. I mean, it's already been scored. I think we got to focus our ops on Europe. Well, it's unlikely we don't get Europe here, but for sure, I think we got to put one in West Germany.
Yeah,
And then,
Even with Asia scored, it feels weird not to put one in Malaysia. But I mean, I don't know. I guess we don't have to.
do you think they would have headlined? I mean, they probably would have headlined the Vietnam revolts over Suez.
Yeah, probably. I mean, we don't have to put one in Malaysia here. It's kind of a weird situation. Like you almost always want to do that at the beginning, but in this situation, maybe it is a situation where we don't have to. No, we don't want to play that because
Okay.
wait until after Europe scoring to play that card.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it.
We don't really have to go Malaysia here. I mean,
I don't know what else there is to do though, right? We could go UK with the thought of them having special, but that just seems really weak.
I like UK. I kind of like UK. Yeah, I like UK.
I'm scared of them jamming Italy with another four op, but
We have a three.
yeah, I mean, then they get into France though, because we have to spend our three to fix Italy.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
yeah,
I don't know.
mm,
It seems like kind of a weird play for them to jam Italy. I mean, they might do it, but they'd have to have
yeah,
they'd
really
have to have
hard.
two fours in their hand. They'd have to have a four jam, and then they'd have to put another four into France. I don't know.
I really don't like the Syria coup, at least this action round.
No, I don't like it this action round either. I was just saying for later, for
I
Syria.
don't really know what else there is to do though. Like, I don't think we can. I think the second op, if we put it in Europe, it kind of telegraphs that we have the Europe scoring.
I think we have to go UK because I really don't want to give them a free special, and we have to put it in UK anyway, so we might as well just do it now.
Okay, just lock that in.
I think this is best, yeah.
Okay. Oh man, that's a brutal first impulse. Brutal.
Yeah, I mean we're kind of low on ops here, so we don't really have to put one into Malaysia. If I mean, yeah, we need to focus on Europe first, I think.
Oh, that's bad. Okay, so
Huh.
I mean, it's only six VPs. To be honest, I don't really mind giving that up. But do you want to coup Syria? 'Cause we're gonna have to get our mill ops somehow.
I kind of want to coup Syria, and I kind of want to space. Well, actually, no, I like cooing Syria more, I think.
I think we got to do the Syria coup now,
Okay, yeah, I like it.
just with Fidel.
That sounds good to me.
Lock it in.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, okay. Well, that's actually like a really good result,
Yeah, that
considering how
yeah,
desperate it was for us.
that was a good time for a big roll.
Yeah,
Even if they coup it back and eliminate us again, it's really awkward for them to do that.
that was actually not a bad result.
Yeah, that was.
Okay,
Oh,
that actually saved us two VPs there.
yeah, I'll take
Yeah, I'm
that.
not too unhappy with that.
I kind of like spacing. Well, I don't know, because we got to worry about blockade too. Maybe we shouldn't
Yeah,
space.
I like spacing too, but also we're so limited on ops. Maybe it's more valuable to play our ops on the board.
Yeah, let's not space. At least not this AR anyway.
I think we got to get Europe now, like get it out of our hand ASAP.
Um, you want to just go to France with AI war then?
Um, okay. Yeah, we can do that. I mean, I
I'm
kind of like the idea of spacing AI war. I like using NORAD.
I'm worried that if we use NORAD to go to France, then they really could jam Italy, and then we wouldn't be able to get. It would be kind of a weird play for them to do that. If we play NORAD though, where
Yeah.
does the third op go?
Syria to solidify our presence there, or even Lebanon. Lebanon's also looking pretty good.
Yeah, that scorecard's gone though.
Yeah, I mean, if they coup us out again, we're in trouble. We could also
Hmm.
go Israel, but then we have to space Arab Israeli.
Hmm.
The fact that they dropped the Middle East there indicates they have a weak hand to me. Because why would they not counter coup Syria? Right?
That is a bit of a strange play,
That's a really
unless
weird
they
play
have a
dropping
bad
Middle East
hand.
there.
Hmm.
You know what? I think spacing here actually seems pretty strong. I think it's likely they're going to space.
Space AI war though.
Yeah, I like spacing AI war and holding SOC govs for the blockade.
Hmm.
It's it's
Yeah,
your
I
call,
can.
man. That's kind of where my vote is going is to space the AI war now.
I can kind of see. I can see that. I guess
The other alternative is two France, one Israel is what I'm thinking as the alternative.
we don't necessarily have to space anything this turn. We kind of need ops badly.
I don't think we're going to be able to get into Thailand. I think the best we can do is go one Malaysia in the last action round.
Yeah, getting one into Malaysia this turn would be nice. Hmm. I kind of like not spacing the AI war, I guess, because I think we really need ops here a lot. We want to put.
Okay.
I don't know. It's kind of a tough decision, though. I guess I think going France here is what I like.
AI war into France.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
Yeah. Lock it in.
I think that's the best, but I'm really not sure.
All right, it missed. Thank God. All right. I'm feeling a little less stressed because if we can get Europe off, then actually the VP track is looking pretty good for us. Probably gonna go Korea with that. What the hell?
Interesting.
That's such a weird play.
Yeah, it kind of is, huh?
I mean, we have two action rounds where we can repair. I don't want to give them Romanian right now.
Well, is it really that bad though? Because they would still need another country after the Romania.
Yeah, but then they can go Spain, Portugal, or Greece, and then we have country count issues. I don't even want to have country count be a consideration.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Where do you want the other two ops from NORAD to go though?
I mean, South Korea is a possibility now that they've opened it. We could also overprotect France and Italy because they seem to be wanting to be aggressive there
Hmm.
and do this, just for example.
If we go Romanian here and then they want to take France or they want to take Spain and Greece, I think that's okay. Well, I don't know. I mean,
It's probably going to block our domination. I really don't. I don't think that's a game we want to play. Also, the fact they didn't counter Crew Syria, I I really think they have a weak hand here. I think this is their one trick pony here. But then again, if they really big jam it, we can't respond. I think we just really protect things, is what I think.
but we can't overprotect West Germany though.
Yeah, but they're not gonna jam West Germ. And if they jam it, like put more than one in, there's nothing we can do. Like there's literally nothing we can do if they commit to that. And we just Truman them out later. So
Okay, let's just lock this in.
I mean, do you see anything better than doing two South Korea?
I think this
Like
way.
one Italy, two South Korea?
I think what you had on the board right there is better than South Korea. Yeah, and I also think
Okay,
Malaysia's
lock.
better. Yeah, I think this. I like this. Yeah,
Okay.
and I also think Malaysia's better than South Korea, and I also think Lebanon's better than South Korea.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with all that.
I should have insisted on having more of a delay because they could be stream sniping us.
Oh, you're only on 15 minutes.
Yeah, they're only on 15 minutes also, so I said I would do 15 minutes, but this turn's already been going for more than 15 minutes. They're probably not stream sniping us, especially if they're also streaming, but I don't know. I would have preferred having
Yeah,
30
I mean, if
minutes,
they're
I
streaming
guess.
15 minutes, then. Oh, they did have Vietnam. Wow. They do seem committed to this.
Yeah, let's just
Well, I
put
think
the
we
op
now
back.
we have to repair it, right?
Hell yeah.
All right, just do lock this in.
Yeah.
That's really weird. Why would they? That would seem to indicate awareness of us having Europe. Tapping West Germany there. That's a really weird play.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I mean, they could break our Europe dom, I guess.
All right, I'm calling bullshit on this because
Nah.
who would do this? This seems really sus to me, Kevin.
Well, just slam the Europe scoring down so we don't lose any time.
That sequence there seems incredibly sus to me.
I don't know. I mean, both the other scorecards are gone. I can see it. What is our best headline here?
Yeah, I really don't. That seems very sus to me because we'd have to have only like one op cards. Like if we had anything other than a one op there, we could have easily repaired it and overprotected it. So and they seem to know that we have Europe. That just
But
seems very sus to me. That
but if
sequence there. But
but if they break it again and then we overprotect it on again, then it still forces us to not get our mill ops. Wonder if Truman is our best headline here.
I'm thinking 5-year plan actually.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking about that too. I kind of like 5-year plan. I don't know. Maybe 5-year plan is
Um,
better. I kind of like 5-year plan.
the only two cards we really want to see are Marshall Plan, D-Style, and Containment, right? Those are the only three cards that
Well,
help us with the 5-year plan.
putting them down a card is pretty good in general because then they can't hold a card through the reshuffle unless they play China here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure if 5-year plan is better than Truman or not. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Truman, I like having ops. I think ops are a good thing to have. I'm behind Truman.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
And we're going to have to regain Europe Dom this turn anyway, so
I just think that first turn, very suspect. Tapping West Germany twice in a row and tapping Italy.
I don't know. The other two scorecards were gone though.
Yeah, but it's such a bad play because if we had anything other than a one op, we could have easily overprotected it.
Yeah, but then we even if it goes down like that, then they still win on mill ops though.
Oh, good thing it didn't coup Italy there. um, all right, what are you thinking here, Kevin?
I kind of like
Uh,
Malaysia.
I kind of like South Korea, Malaysia. I think South Korea is pretty big here.
What if we use the 4-op and put the last one into the Middle East?
Um, you don't think there's a chance we might need that, like for like a Thailand coup?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like keeping the four up in reserve. But I
Spacing
do also like
is an
getting into
option.
Israel.
Spacing is an option too.
Yeah, I don't like spacing. Um, I think we got to get ops on the board here.
Okay, let's go Malaysia.
I mean, we also could just put a one-up CIA into Malaysia, but that just seems kind of weak to me. I think we really need the Korea to be competitive in Asia.
Okay, let's do that.
Kind of feels like this game is running away from us. I think maybe it was a big mistake going France Italy because maybe that kind of telegraphed that we had Europe, that we were worried about getting poked. But if we didn't have sock govs, that was a reasonable play also. So that was my train of thought. All right. Um, what do you think about going Middle East now?
Yeah, we can go there. Put 1-op in the Middle East, yeah.
Like Israel or Syria?
I think Israel's better.
How about one Israel, one Syria? That's pretty hard to knock us out. At that point, we're cemented.
I don't really like Syria, I guess. I do like Israel, though.
Well, we need presence, and Syria is
Yeah,
the best way to get it.
I think the best way to get it is to go 1 Israel and then to go 2 Egypt and then uh, to
Yeah, they're
Libya.
gonna get Nasser though. It's gonna take a lot of action rounds to. You know
There's,
what? We also could just slam Thailand. That's another possibility.
I like going one Israel here. There's no rush on Syria. We could take Syria later this turn. There's really no rush to take it now.
They could try to coup it, but yeah, that would be kind of a bad coup, I guess. Yeah, I could see one Israel here with CIA. Does that look all right?
Yeah. Can you click on that 2 again for me? Oh, I am missing some. What am I missing here? Oh, Marshall Plan, and what else did I miss? Oh, they played Korean War last turn. Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
didn't even see that. Yeah, okay, I got them all now. I should probably rearrange my screen here so the... Okay, yeah, let's do it like that.
If they coup Malaysia and just leave like one op there, they give us a pretty good coup target. That's probably what they're thinking about.
Iran isn't such a terrible coup target, even though it's overprotected.
Overprotected with adjacency, I really don't like it. I mean, if we're desperate for mill-ops, we'll do it, but
But it can give us adjacency if we succeed to Pakistan.
we're doing it with what? The 4-op?
Um, we could with a 1 and a 2. Or we could coup it with the 4. I don't know. Might be better to coup it twice with the 1 and the 2, maybe. Well, maybe not.
Whatever it is, they're thinking pretty hard about it. You know what? This kind of smells like a D-style. The fact that they're taking so long.
Yeah, it would suck if they have that
They're
card
probably
in their hand.
D-styling at the time. And we could have hit Marshall Plan with the 5-year plan, so there are some soft targets in their hand. I think an attack on Thailand, though, is going to be pretty likely by us.
Yeah.
The annoying thing is these guys like really aren't that good. Like I remember every time we've played them, they've played terribly. We've just gotten even worse cards in luck than them. Lost. So
And
that's
that's in that
frustrating.
second game, I was looking at that. I was remembering the end of that game where we lost on the DEF CON. I played bad in that game too. In the second game.
Oh, that was a game where we played um whatever the end game card is, Star Wars, and they picked up Ter or whatever the
How I learned.
card that lets you set the DEF CON is, and they set that to 0. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, I should have caught that. But we probably would have lost that game anyway, though. I think we were getting pretty bad luck in that game. But yeah, that was a terrible mistake by me.
Yeah, I never knew. I mean, that was a lesson learned. I never knew that how I learned. You could set the DEF CON to 0. Um, all right, this is probably going Malaysia. Fuck, dude. Oh, I hate this. Is so stupid. Well, we have to counter crew that, right?
Could go with a 4.
Wow, 1 out of 3 on a 2 out.
I don't hate cooing that with a 4, really. I think a 4 would be
Oh,
alright.
it sucks.
We need mill
Yeah,
up anyway.
I hate burning a 4 on that, but I think we have to, right?
I like cooing it. Yeah,
Well, they have the China card in reserve.
I like.
I mean, we're burning a 4-op for nothing, basically. They have a 4-op in reserve.
I mean, if they have to play China card to take it, that'd be better than just letting them take it without using the China card.
Would it be better to save the 4-op jam for North Korea on AR6?
I like cooing Malaysia. I like cooing Malaysia right here with the 4. That's what I'm voting for.
I like jamming North Korea a lot more on the last AR.
Man,
North Korea. I like cooing with it too.
North Korea sucks. We need mill-ups.
We do need mill-ups. That is true. We do need mill-ups. All right, launch in the coup.
Yeah.
We got a space, and we've got a 1-2 in space, so we're not likely to get Thailand here, in my opinion. Also, we still need presence in the Middle East.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, I think we have to counter crew this with, what, the 1 or the 2?
I'd use a 2.
All right, lock it in.
Yeah.
The 1 would have been better. I mean, now we can't take Thailand if they de-style into there. And we're not, now we're not going to have a Nost AR play either. Most likely. Well, certainly not likely, because we have to get the Middle East. So if they crew again, we can't respond to it.
If they coup Malaysia and flip it back, then we can just space decall. Or I guess we could coup it back again and then space on the last AR. And just leave Middle East open and hope they don't redrop.
I think there were things we could have done otherwise that might have been better. Oh, they failed, thank God. I think we spaced now, right?
Yeah, I like spacing.
All right. That was actually a pretty good sequence for us. Also, they're vulnerable to getting cleared out in Europe. If we draw EU again.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what's this doing? Oh, just defensive. Okay, so I think that this is Middle East, right?
Yeah, yeah, Middle East, yeah.
I'm gonna lock it in.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay, this is a good hand. What are we up against here?
Their hand is Formosan, NATO, Nasser, D-Stall, Warsaw, and 3 other cards.
So we get pretty good value out of the Red Scare Purge, right?
Well, it doesn't work on Nasser. It doesn't work on D-Stall. Defectors is pretty big here.
What do you think they're likely to headline? What were their
Probably
cards again?
Nasser. Their cards are Formosan, NATO, Nasser, D-Stall, and Warsaw, so they're probably not going to want to headline the D-Stall. It's probably going to be Nasser or one of the cards they redrew.
Yeah, I mean they're not getting Middle East Dom anyway because they don't have a non-battleground, so I don't think we're really worried about Nasser. I mean it's nice to block it, but I think I don't know. I'm actually leaning towards the Purge.
Purge doesn't have very much
Uh,
value here, really, though. I mean, it cuts down Formosan and NATO and Warsaw by 1 op each, but they don't even. I don't know. I think it would be lucky to get 4 ops value out of Red Scare Purge. I don't really like the Purge
well, think
here.
of it this way: they actually have to coup to drive down the DEFCON here, right? Because they need to get the DEFCON to 2 to execute the D-Style. So they're gonna have to spend 3 ARs at least just cooing.
I think what we need to do is we need to hold the Purge and headline it on turn 4, where we get huge value from it. Red Scare Purge should be our hold card.
Yeah, it's definitely not a bad idea.
And Defectors should be the headline.
Okay. All right, you want to go defectors?
Yeah. Yeah, Nasser, that's good.
What's the Nasser?
It's not going to be the easiest.
They're gonna coup Italy. Yeah, you know what? If we had purged them, that would have not succeeded.
We're going to get big value from the Purge on turn 4. Spain and Turkey.
Now I think we're just boned.
Iran isn't such a bad coup here either. We could potentially beat them to Pakistan. I kind of like Iran here.
I don't know. I'm just really tilted now. That's pretty frustrating. I really don't want to just leave Italy, but there's not much we can do about it. I really don't like cooing Iran because it helps them to drive the DEFCON down.
Oh yeah, maybe on second thought, maybe the best play is just to take Thailand here. On second thought, I think we just go for Thailand.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. Just go for Thailand.
Yeah, this is better. Yeah, this is better. I guess the Captured Nazi Scientist event is still pretty good, even though we already made it to the first box.
If they want to get the DEFCON down to 1 or down to 2, they're gonna have to do something silly like coup Israel or coup South Africa.
Or Thailand.
Yeah, the DEFCON's gonna drop to 3 if they coup Thailand.
Yeah, so if they coup it with a 4, and roll a 6, or if they coup it with China card and get a 5 or a 6, that's what they would need to flip it.
Wow, it's a great pickup for them. Wow, Europe scoring.
Oh, now we can coup Pakistan.
Yeah, use Red Scare Purge for coup Pakistan.
No, no, hold that card.
Well, we'd want to use a 3-aught or a 4-aught, but I guess use duck and cover.
Yeah, yeah.
We also could just go Turkey because
Um,
they're showing the ability of Europe scoring.
well, if they have Europe scoring, we can't stop them. I like Pakistan here.
Oh, if we go Turkey, we have good chances of blocking country count.
If we go Turkey, they're just
But
gonna
I
take
like cooing.
Greece. It's yeah.
Then we can take.
I think cooing Pakistan here is way better than Turkey.
Okay, with duck and cover.
Yeah.
Oh wow, we actually hit it. I didn't expect that to come through. All right, well actually we got something here. Didn't really expect that to hit.
Europe is already too far gone to try to fight for it. We're better off going to places like, well, I guess it depends. We could. It depends on what they do with the D-stall here.
They have to play it. Now that they used UN, they have to destyle.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have to coup Israel or South Africa to drop the DEFCON to 2.
Or they could just D-stall with the DEFCON at 3.
Yeah, it's not great. Or they could play China card and flip Pakistan now. I think they should be heavily considering that. Oh, so they are gonna coup South Africa then. Okay. Makes sense. Well, so I think that our play now is we have to take Angola. And I think we overprotect Pakistan is my thought.
I hate overprotecting Pakistan.
They could flip it and even the country count on battlegrounds.
Yeah, but we have IP war in our hand, and they're about to
Yeah, but they
D-stall.
have adjacency.
They're probably gonna put one into India with their D-stall, or maybe they might be thinking about India.
You got to give this one to me. I really want to go Pakistan.
If they take Pakistan with the China card, then we can event the IP war. I think the best play here is to event the captured Nazi scientist.
Oh, I really don't like that because then they're just going to destyle and take Angola, so we can't do that.
Angola sucks though.
Are you trolling?
No, I mean, think about how many ops we have to put into Angola to actually hold it. Like 6. They've got
It's one
Portuguese,
up. It's
SAU.
Angola.
Yeah, I mean, we can
It,
have it on turn 3. We would be able to keep it until the end of turn 3. But after turn 3 is over, then they're gonna have SAU, Portuguese. Turn 4 AR1 coup will easily flip it. I don't know. I think Angola really sucks. I mean, it's not.
I mean, it's one up to take a battleground. You're not going to get a better deal than that.
Yeah, I mean,
It's otherwise they just take it.
I'm cool with taking Angola here, but I think overprotecting Pakistan is really goofy.
I think that that's the only thing. It's the only battle. It's the only region that we're dominating. Every other region looks awful.
And even if they flip Pakistan, they still don't get the domination because then we just take India and we have it still.
I'm
It's
really
only
not in the game
it's only their
fighting
second battleground.
battleground.
It's only their second Asian battleground to take Pakistan, so they just waste China card to flip a battleground, and they still can't block the domination. If they flip Pakistan with the China card, that's great for us.
I have it. All right. What do you want to do here?
I'm okay with taking Angola, but I think eventing captured Nazi scientists is what I would do. But if you want to take Angola, I'm
All right.
cool with that
We can
too.
event capture Nazis.
Yeah, okay.
All right. This is what you want to do.
Yeah, I like this, yeah. Angola really just sucks. It's so easily
Yeah, I don't think we should
flipped.
put anything into any African battlegrounds.
It's well, we could take Algeria. That's much better. Algeria is a battleground we can actually have a possibility of keeping.
All right.
Ooh,
What do you want to do now, Kevin?
now we've got realigns available. Interesting. What do you think about realigning Venezuela and Chile?
Yeah, we can do that with containment.
Or we could take Algeria and Mexico and Laos and India. It's hard to decide which one's better. I kind of like realigning though.
Yeah, I don't hate realigning. You want to do containment realigns?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes. 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 Okay.
Well, we got a lot of bad dice out of the way right there.
Yeah.
All right, we got four more ops, and they should probably go like two Algeria and two Mexico, I guess. I can't think of anything better than Algeria and Mexico. Can you click on that three for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. What are you thinking now?
Where did they go right there? Brazil and what?
Brazil and Italy.
Oh, how about Mexico?
Okay. Lock it in.
Yeah, that looks good. Can you click on the three again? I just want to make sure I got all that. Okay, yeah, I did. Maybe even better than Angola on AR6 would be Turkey, which breaks their Europe domination. Kind of starting to like Turkey more now that I think about this a little bit more.
Okay.
Because that's a 4 point swing, and taking Algeria is only 2 points, even though it is a battleground, which is also nice.
All right, what do you want to do now?
I like turkey.
Okay.
Oh, ABM is a good headline too.
You want to stick with the original plan and go with the purge?
Man, I almost want to headline ABM and hold purge again.
I mean, that was the whole point of the holding the purge last turn. We lost Italy for it, so I think we should stick to it.
They're both such good headlines.
I think ABM might be more useful mid-turn to go after like a Brazil.
Yeah, I could see that.
I'm thinking purge headline.
Okay, let's go purge. They're both so good, it's hard to choose. Yeah, I think purge is a little better, I guess. We have a really good hand here. Except for the Middle East scoring, that part's not good.
I think we AR1 Nixon plays the China card to get the China card out of their hand.
Yeah, Nixon event is really good here. We might want to take Laos on AR1 though.
It's an interesting play by them. We will bury you.
Yeah. Makes me think they don't have any other good headlines in their hand if they're headlining that, because it blocks off their own coup. And they really don't have anything else good to do instead of the coup. They have one in Argentina, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Laos is kind of a big deal. Middle East scoring is a priority too. They're probably going to take Laos right here, I guess.
No doubt.
I like Middle East
All
scoring.
right, what are you thinking?
I like Middle East scoring a lot. There's no way we can get domination. Well, I don't know. Nah, I don't think we have enough ops to get the domination. That's my vote, Middle East scoring.
Okay.
I guess Greece is a pretty big deal here too. I forgot about that country.
Thinking we need to ABM into South before those one influence countries become two influence.
Yeah, I like ABM better than Greece, I think, on our next AR. I guess Greece isn't really that good because if they take Greece, then we take Canada, and then we're just, I don't know. Greece isn't that great, I guess.
All right. What are you thinking now, Kevin? We lost the Asia Dom
India.
with ABM.
Nah. Oh yeah, we don't have a 3, do we? Hmm. Even if they take India, we still get to keep the Asia domination, though. Because now we got Formosan active. Hmm.
I think we just pop one influence into Malaysia here.
Yeah, what if we went one Malaysia, one India?
Yeah, I can see that.
I like that play. If they take India, then we can take. Um, yeah, even if they take India here, I don't think they can stop our domination in Asia. Because the ABM's the only way we have to get mill-ops.
Yeah, they're not gonna get Milops this turn most likely.
Unless they have Korean War.
All right, ABM now into Argentina.
That sounds pretty good to me.
All right.
Yeah, that was a good time to roll big.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
No Uruguay. Well, I guess actually not, because we can starve them from mill-ops, so maybe we don't want to take Uruguay. Although
Yeah.
if they
Yeah.
take Chile and Uruguay here, I guess we have to step into Paraguay.
Yeah, it's unlikely. I think they have the ops for that.
Oh yeah, they're purged also. Yeah, so we can just we can go Chile now.
Yeah, I'm thinking we need to take the China card from them, or just take India. I like
Yeah.
taking the China card from them. Nixon.
Um. Yeah. Okay.
All right. I'm thinking India now with independent Reds.
That sounds good to me.
And then space liberation, and then go like Egypt or something with CIA.
Middle East scoring is gone. And Nasser's in the discard pile also. I don't like Egypt.
Oh, if they coup us in Egypt, we lose Libya.
But Middle East scoring is gone though.
Okay.
Our AR-7 play could be realigning Algeria. Or actually, maybe it would be better to just let Portuguese go off. Well, nah.
You get the domination.
Yeah.
All right, what do you think of this op placement?
Yeah, and then we just have to put one more in Canada to break their Europe dom, right?
Yeah, does this look good?
Yes. Can you click on the 4 for me? Okay, I got it all. Thanks.
Hmm. Yes, Benelux. I
Space.
kind of like spacing here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
space
liberation.
liberation.
Nice.
Good time to hit a roll again. And we got mill-ops there. They didn't get any mill-ops.
Yeah, I kind of like missile envy here. What do you think, missile envy?
Um, let's see. It's impossible for that to defcon us, right?
Yeah, because um, uh, ducking covers in the discard.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Um,
Oh, sorry, I thought you were agreeing to doing it.
yeah, yeah, I agree. Yeah. I guess OAS is kind of a good headline too. I don't know. They're both. It's kind of hard to decide which one's better, OAS or Missile Envy. OAS is a good
Yeah,
AR-7 play also.
I think there's a good chance this hits Muslim Revolution. It's my guess is what's going to happen here. It's the highest 4
Yeah, I think Missile Envy is better. This card has a lot of potential. If we could steal the coup at the beginning of this turn, that would really be lovely. Especially if we could flip Brazil with it, that would be amazing.
I think Africa is probably more important. I think
It,
we're taking a big L right there now.
yeah, Africa coup could, like Nigeria maybe, or yeah, I guess maybe Nigeria is better than Brazil.
It'd be pretty interesting if we picked up Ass Not. We'd probably ditch most of the hand.
Another thing we could think about doing
Also,
mid turn we could go like OAS, one Brazil, one Haiti, or something like that, or we could just try to dump Central America. I guess maybe it'd be better to just not fight for Central America and just try to dump it for -2 or whatever it is right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're probably on track to losing, so we've got to come up with ways of winning here. Oh wow, Cuban. Well, that's no problem to get rid of. It's
They
kind of
must,
surprising.
yeah, they must not have very many good headlines if they're headlining that.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising. You know, Usuri actually isn't that devastating here. They might give us Usuri. Why would they? I mean, they have coup targets in Mexico, in Egypt. I don't understand why that's their headline. I don't know.
If
These guys
their
are really not that good. It's really annoying that they're winning.
their hand might be really really bad though.
Yeah, I mean, what are you thinking with this, you two?
I kind of like Uruguay.
I kind of like realigning Cuba with Chile as a secondary target, or Angola, or Algeria. But I like hitting Chile or Cuba.
I could see realigning here. Um,
I mean, right now, as the board stands, we're losing the game, so we need to start coming up with plays that get us VPs.
I can see realigning here. We also have uh, Algeria as a secondary realigned target that they don't have any adjacency to.
Yeah, so lock this in against Cuba.
Yeah, I like realigning Cuba. Yeah, okay, I can see that. Yeah,
Here we go. Okay, so Algeria as a secondary target.
I'm trying to decide if that's better than Chile or not. I guess Algeria is better. I'm not 100%
Yeah,
sure,
because
but
Chile, they have Allende.
I guess Algeria is better here.
Yeah, I like Algeria. We'll lock this in.
Yeah.
It didn't matter.
Well, that was still pretty
It's two
good.
VPs we're getting, so better
Yeah.
than none.
And if they don't take Uruguay here, then we can still take it. We also need to remember that we should probably remove 2 from. How many do we have in West Germany again?
6.
Yeah, we could use West Germany to take away the Cuban, and then or is that how it works? It's Turkey and West Germany, right?
It's Germany or Turkey, but
Yeah,
we just replaced from Germany, obviously.
yeah. So we can take away that with the West Germany, and then we can get our Milops from Colombia.
All right, so here comes the Africa. That's going to be a huge loss for us.
I wonder why they
Unless you have a
wouldn't
plan
just go
with them.
South Africa right there.
They had missile NB. They only had 2 ops to spend.
Yeah, but if they have Africa in their hand, then what's the rush? I mean, they don't have to get it right now.
Yeah, so what do you want to do?
Kind of makes me think that they don't have Africa in their hand when they do that.
Yeah, I think I agree. There's probably like maybe only a 1% chance they have Africa.
Man, I still kind of like Uruguay.
All right, what do you want to do with Uruguay? Portuguese or
Uh,
South African?
I'd rather do it with Portuguese, I guess. I can't really think of anything better than Uruguay. Yeah, I can't think of anything better than that.
Ah, damn, it was a 1 out of 100 chance they had Africa.
Why didn't they take South Africa and get control of it? I don't understand that.
So what do you want to do?
I like score Central America.
Okay, lock this in.
Yeah.
All right, what do you want to do now? We can space
I like spacing.
the South African or the Quagmire.
I guess let's go South African first, and we might be able to get a double space and then space Quag on the second one.
Yeah, we got it. All right, do you want to event NORAD here so we have the perpetual NORAD?
Oh, they blocked our double space. Damn it. Ugh.
Yeah.
Um.
I like the
Well,
eventing of the NORAD.
well, we need to get our mill-ups. I guess we could get mill-ups with the Brezhnev at the end of the turn, I suppose. I don't know. Hmm. Yeah, NORAD event is an interesting play. Hmm. I don't know if that's better than 3 ops, though. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know what the best play is. Maybe it is NORAD event.
I like NORAD event, so do you want to lock it in?
I'm just worried about our mill-ups, I guess, is what I'm worried about.
You can do with the Brezhnev.
Yeah. But, man. Maybe cooing Colombia would be better.
Well, we can coup with Summit now and see what happens.
Hmm. They probably would have played South America scoring last AR if they had it. So, Yeah, I'm cool with cooing Colombia with Summit. I don't know if that's the best play or not, but I. Oh, yeah, we gotta do that, yeah. Okay. If we end up losing 1 mill up at the end of this turn, it's not that bad. Oh, it's good that they have that.
All right, now do you want to event the NORAD?
Okay. And then on our next AR, we can go OAS to Brazil. Or we could play Brezhnev early and then go OAS at the end of the turn as another option.
Yeah, so what are you thinking here, Kevin?
I'm trying to decide if it's better to play Brezhnev early. I guess maybe our best play is just to go to Brazil with OAS. Maybe I can't think of anything better than that.
Okay, you want me to lock that in?
It looks pretty good to me. It gives us a little having an op in Brazil gives us a place to NORAD into later, unless they overprotect it here. But something tells me, well, I don't know. I guess it's hard to say what they have in their hand right now.
Yeah.
They might not even be able to take Brazil back here at all. They might nuke subs. Okay. Well, now we can coup Brazil and get our Melops.
Well, if we have NORAD, we can just flip it next turn, assuming they coup somewhere else. So
If I
kind of
were
feels like a
them,
wasted coup.
if I were them, I would not coup at the beginning of next turn. I think if they coup at the beginning of next turn and give us the Brazil flip, that would be a horrible mistake by them. I kind of like cooing Brazil right now.
Yeah, you're not that good. I think there's a good chance they do coup. Um,
Brazil coup right now for us looks really good, doesn't it?
I mean, I like Africa a bit more, but if you want to go Brazil, we can go Brazil.
Africa scoring is gone.
Okay. If you want to go Brazil, we can do Brazil.
Yeah, I think that's the play here.
I got it.
Awesome. Asia scoring, love to see it. So
Yeah.
big to get that card right now. Salt is an interesting card too. Like pulling Red Scare
Yeah.
Purge with Salt could give them a brutal turn 7 if we headline Red Scare Purge at the beginning of turn 7. So the cards that are left in the deck are Shuttle Diplomacy, East European Unrest, Bear Trap, Voice of America, Puppet Governments, Omit, Pope, Colonial Rear Guards, Sadat, Panama, Kitchen Debates. There's a lot of shit that the Red Scare Purge would could give us huge value at turn 7. What other cards could we potentially pull with Salt? We also have ABM down there. What else do we have?
ABM, missile, brain.
Man, that Salt pulling Red Scare Purge, and Grain is also in the discard pile too. Grain would be a good card. Interesting.
Man, if they get Europe scoring here, that would really blow, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would suck.
No stopping that though. Um, there's nothing we can do about it if they have it other than headlining 5-year plan, which I don't think is that good. I think we drop Asia in the headline, is my opinion.
I can see that.
I lock in Asia.
Um, yeah, I guess I can't think of anything better than that.
The funny thing is we actually get coups here, and this actually gets kind of dangerous for them because they're presumably going to have to drop Europe now.
Unless they don't have it.
Yeah, unless they don't have it.
Holding Asknot, I guess, is a pretty good hold card too. I mean, if we event Salt, we get to hold 2 cards. Um, I mean, I guess,
I definitely like eventing Salt with NORAD being in play. But the thing is Quagmire. I'd like to hold that through the reshuffle too.
yeah, we could hold. Or we could event Asnot on this turn and dump those 3 red cards. I don't
Oh,
know if
they're
that's
going
any
for the
good though.
coup. Oh, like they roll 6, so it doesn't matter. Um, I guess Germany, right?
I can't think of anything better than that.
Yeah. Um, what do you want to do?
Overprotecting Pakistan is a thing again.
Yeah. I mean, I was thinking about that for a long time.
Now,
Yeah, I like overprotecting
now
Pakistan.
the only scorecards that are active are Europe and South America, and we can't really do anything about either one of those unless we try to realign
Yeah,
Chile. But that seems kind of
realign.
insane.
With IND being out there, it seems ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems insane to try to realign Chile.
I mean, we could just chuck one in Libya.
Yeah, I can see this. Yeah, I can see it.
It's kind of as like a waiting move to see what they do. We also could event 5-year plan, mid-turn event 5-year plan. That could be devastating. We could also event Usuri and take the China card back before the 5-year plan event.
Yeah, maybe that's what we should have done actually, is evented Usuri right there. I didn't think about that.
Eventing Usuri is actually better than what we did.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Ooh, yeah, maybe that would have been better. I kind of like Usuri event on our next AR if they don't play China here, actually, now that I think about this a little bit more. The Brush War and Junta are still unseen, also, and One Small Step. Yeah, eventing
Yeah, I mean,
5-year
I'll be
plan.
honest.
I could see
The
eventing
only way I
5-year
think we
plan
win
here.
this game is by DEFCON. So maybe I think just getting a China card and keeping it's the most important thing. I think we're in a DEFCON only sort of situation now.
No, we're barely even behind in this game. I don't even really think we're that far
I mean,
behind.
other than Asia, there's like no regions that are good for us. We're like badly behind in most of the board.
If they get South America Dom off, that would be bad for us. If they can get South America Dom on this turn. But we could fight against that. We could fight against South America domination. That makes me think they don't have South America in their hand. I kind of like
Yeah, you want me
Usuri
to event
event.
through?
I like the Usuri,
Yeah.
yeah. It looks pretty good to me.
All right, so now the China card is ours for the rest of the game.
I kind of like Salt event. It's so hard to tell what the best card to pull with Salt is because Grain is really good. Red Scare Purge
I
is
think it's
really
got to
good.
be. I think it's got to be ABM with the possibility because we have the NORAD in play. It's just so many extra ops. I love the ops. Ops are always nice to have.
If we event Salt and then event Grain, then they don't get to hold a card through the reshuffle.
I mean, I'm still not opposed to eventing the 5-year plan.
Yeah, we could do it that way too. ABM is a good pull card. I really think Red Scare Purge is the best pull card with Salt, though. Like, a Red Scare Purge at the beginning of turn 7 would be just devastating for them. The rest of the deck looks so blue, you know, they like almost half the cards left in the deck are blue cards. Voice of America, Puppet Governments, Pope, Colonial Rearguards. Ah, man. I don't know. It's hard to decide what the best pull card is with Salt. ABM is really good, too. Damn, it's tough to decide.
I think we got to do something about Africa. That's the biggest problem on the board right now, and we've done nothing in that region the whole game.
What if we space first and then event Salt?
Yeah, I don't mind that. I mean, if we're gonna event, I like eventing first before spacing, because it gives them a turn to space themselves and get the worst card out of their hand.
Yeah, they might have a horrible hand right here.
If we're gonna event 5-year plan, I like doing it now
Yeah, I can see
or as
that.
soon as we can, basically before space.
I could see a 5-year plan event on our next AR. I can see that.
That would be cash money if it hits Junta or Brush. I think that the board is so desperate that we need, if we see Brush, we pick it up and try to get Italy. I think that's the level of desperation we're at.
Yeah, Italy would be huge. If 5-year plan hits a neutral event, it just discards it, right?
Yes.
I could see doing 5-year plan event on our next AR. But if they space and hit it, we have to respond with our own space to block the one small step event.
Okay. Yeah.
And I guess our space card is socialist governments, and then we hold Quagmire and let De Gaulle go off.
Oh wow. Okay, well now I think it's 5-year plan, right? They're indicating a bad hand here.
Yeah, they must have Pope in their hand. Um, I like it. I like
Yeah,
it.
lock this.
I'm cool with this. Yeah.
All right, puppet governments isn't bad.
Where do we go with
I,
this?
I like Saharan and
To surround the Algeria. Peru is good.
yeah,
Peru is very
Peru I
good.
like too. Yep. And then I like Saudi Arabia also.
Saudi Arabia is pretty
We
good
got to get
too.
Middle East Dom. Lock that in.
Yeah, that all seems good to me, I think. Can you click on the 6 for me? Okay, I got them all. And then on this AR we can space, and then on the AR after that we could event salt. Or no, wait a minute, we got Peru, and we got Peru now. We can take Peru, and we have Chile surrounded.
Yeah, it's gonna be. We can just play De Gaulle. There's no scare of De Gaulle.
Yeah, I thought that's what our plan was to space socialist, hold Quagmire, and let De Gaulle go off,
Yeah.
and hold Ask Not also. Although Ask Not isn't like the greatest hold card in this situation because there really aren't that many cards left that we want to discard next turn unless we redraw them. I mean, there's Europe, South America, Allende, Korean War, OPEC. Those are really the only cards left that we would want to discard with Ask Not next turn. But we could end up holding it for 2 turns. We don't necessarily have to play it.
Well, if we're in a DEF CON only situation, which I'm kind of thinking this is, I think we discard all the blue cards hoping to get grain sales. So no matter what our hand is, we drop everything that's not a Defcon card.
They spaced grain sales already.
Well, this past the reshuffle into turn 7.
I think holding ask. I can see holding ask not. Even though it's not as good as it normally is, I think it's still kind of good hold card. On the other hand, headlining Red Scare Purge at the beginning of next turn would be so big.
We have to fucking Libya. Shouldn't have left that open. Now we're in a bit of a pickle here.
Let's just take...
we don't really have the ops to spend if we're giving salt. Yeah.
Let's take...
So I think we have to take Libya, right?
Yeah, and Peru.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks good to me.
That south looks really funny.
You know, if we pull grain with salt, then... and force them to discard... or force them to go down another card... then they don't even get an AR7 play at all.
Yeah, I mean, that's possible, but I think there's better things. I think ABM's better.
I guess taking away their AR7 play might not even be that great in this situation because their hand is so bad anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still need to get mill-ops. I guess we just go space AR5, salt event AR6, and then mill-ops on AR7, I guess is what it is. We don't necessarily have to hold the ask not here. Another interesting thing, the way they could go down is like if we event salt. Oh, they're bear trapping.
Okay, well now I'm actually liking the bear picking up the purge. I like picking up purge now. What do you think, Kevin? I think we got to go for. I think we got to go for a big play here. Otherwise, we're losing the game.
And you want to headline it on turn 7, right?
I want to vent it immediately in case they fail. The bear trap roll. So they just bear trap themselves.
Yeah, but they only have...
I want to try to get them stuck in the bear trap.
Well, we only have 3 ARs left, and we need to get mill-ops, and we need to put one in France.
Well, if we coup twice, which is possible, then we can put one in France from the NORAD.
Oh, I see. But then we can't space.
Yeah, but I mean, I just think big plays are the only way we have any chance of being competitive here, and I think getting them stuck in the trap is the way to do it.
We're not even far behind in this game, Mike.
I mean, the board, I don't think we're looking at the same board. There's like a 5% chance of winning this in final scoring, in my opinion.
45%.
It's only one region that's good for us. 5 that suck. So what do you want to pick up with the salt negotiations,
I think with our
or do
last,
you even want to play salt negotiations?
I think what the best thing to do with our last three ARs is to go space salt event to pick up purge, and then coup with ask not, and then headline purge at the beginning of turn 7. I think that's what the best uh, play is for us on the rest of this turn.
But they just gave us bear trap, so I think we have to do something with that. Like it's back to back free ARs. I just spacing is by far the worst thing we could possibly do.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we don't have to space. You're kind of convincing me that we don't have to space here. Um, I mean, we could go salt event and pull purge with it, and then with our last two ARs, we can um, I don't know. I mean, not spacing is so awkward here.
I think it's either ABM treaty or purge with the salt.
You know, another way this. How about this? What if we use salt to pull ABM, and then we could coup Italy with ABM,
I like that. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. All right, pick up ABM.
and then on our next AR we can use ABM event to coup Italy.
Yeah, I'm not opposed. All right. Well, now I don't like cooing Italy because they're just. I mean, it's like 1 out of 6 now, so
We
it's
gotta
not
get
worth it.
we gotta get mill ups though. They might not even be able to. They might not even be able
So I
to.
think that we coup in Africa to get our mill ups.
Man, Italy is so much better.
Dude, it's 1 out of 6 chance of getting it.
Yeah, but even if we don't completely flip it, they might not be able to put the overprotection back on,
Okay. Yeah.
and then we
Do
could
you want
pop we
you
could
want to go
pop
for
it.
Italy?
Yeah, I really do like Italy here. Yeah.
The one. Okay.
Can you click on the 6 for me? Okay, I got them all.
All right. What now, Kevin?
France.
With Ask Not.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
And then the last
I like
one.
putting the last one in Italy just for fun.
Mm, I don't know about all that.
Oh, what do you want to do with the 2 ops?
That's a good question. Italy seems weird though.
Saudi?
Hmm. Hmm. How many does Argentina have in it?
4.
Oh, okay, that's
Do you
good.
want to put another 2 in there to make it 6?
Nah. Junta's coming up though, but so is Brush War. I don't. I guess I could see Saudi Arabia.
All right. 2 Saudi?
Okay. Oh, we got the Junta
Hmm.
and the Brush War.
Now we also got the Brush War.
Their hand, okay, we know every card in their hand. It's Kitchen Debates, Sadat, Pope, Shuttle Diplomacy, Allende, Korean War, Cambridge 5, OPEC, and How I Learned. So we know their entire
All right.
hand. So they really don't have a very good hand here either. And they don't have a lot of OPEC potential either. Oh, and we have Headline Peak. That's nice. Brush War on Italy would be absolutely huge here. Maybe what we
I
should have
mean,
done.
could we go brush forward like Venezuela and then try to get a control in South America? I think that's higher chance of succeeding.
I think for the headline, though, I think I like Junta more, right?
What do you want to do with it?
With the Junta or the Brush War?
With the junta?
Uh, let's see. So their headline is probably going to be. Well, what is their headline going to be? Korean War? OPEC?
Probably Korean War if I had to make a guess.
Yeah, that seems to make the
OPEC is
most.
1 point.
Yeah, if they headline Korean War, then we can headline Junta and go Venezuela with it.
I like using junta just to try to get realigns on them. To be honest with you, I like brushing south and using junta to massively realign. Because I think Europe is just way too unlikely to hit for us.
You like headlining Junta
Unless
more than Brush War though, right?
I like headlining Brush War, but I like headlining Brush War and going Venezuela with it.
Man, Junta's a better headline here.
But I mean, so what do you want to do with Brush War?
Well, it depends. Like, if we could flip Venezuela with Junta, then that
That's
gives.
so unlikely to happen.
It's not that unlikely. It's 1 out of 3.
I mean, if we're going for 1 out of 3s, I'd rather go for Brush War in Italy.
And if we do flip Venezuela with Junta in the headline, then the Brush War on Brazil would be 2 out of 3 instead of 1/2. I think Brush War on Italy is pretty juicy. So a Brush War flip on Italy would be 7 points, and if we could flip Venezuela, yeah. The more I think about this, the more I think Junta is a way better headline.
So you just want to ditch the chance of going for the South control then, because South is either we go for a really strong domination or we don't put anything into it. Is my line of thinking.
We have a better chance of getting South America control if we headline the Junta instead of the Brush War.
No, because oh, so it's a moot point because they're probably going to drop the death con. Well, we're going to get the crew off anyway if we
Yeah,
don't
Junta
get the.
goes off
I
first.
so I really hate that plan. I really hate junta into Venezuela. I think that brush into Venezuela and then we junta realign Brazil and Chile is the way to do it. That's just way more ops efficient.
Yeah, I don't like Brush War headline here. I don't think it makes very much sense. We can realign with any card. It doesn't have to be Junta that realigns. We can realign with any of the cards in our hand. And even if the Junta fails, we can still get the same Brush War later. There's no rush to Brush War right now, but there is a rush to Junta. Like, say if Junta just completely fails right here, and they use their headline to move the DEFCON down to 2, or they'd probably move it down to 3 and then coup. Then we still have the same Brush War option that we do now.
Well, then we're committing brush war to South America, not
Not at
Europe.
all.
I mean,
Not at all. We could still brush war into Europe. We could if we headline junta and it fails, we can still brush war into Italy.
yeah, but then okay, yeah. So you just want to go junta now?
Yeah, I want to go junta now. I think this is way better.
All right. Oh, it actually hit. I did not think we were gonna get that roll. Wow. Okay, it's interesting.
Yeah, we have two good brush war
Hmm.
targets here. So if we flip Brazil, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, Brazil on brush war. See, now we have a better brush war on Brazil here. A better chance to flip it with the brush war.
Well, we've realigned now, so there's no need to brush war it. We can realign it. I'd rather brush war Italy.
Yeah,
Go for
yeah,
the
or
other 1 out of 3.
yeah, we can do it that way too. We can brush war Italy and just do regular realigns on South America. Let's see what they do here. I like using just our regular cards to try to realign in South America.
You know what, Kevin? I'm feeling a lot less doom and gloom about the state of the board now. I think actually maybe Panama's a better brush war target and go for the central control.
Well, we have South America scoring and Europe scoring in our hand right now. We have to worry about war games here. We're trying to get out of war games territory. I think our win percentage here is really probably higher than 50%, honestly.
I'd put it at 50-50. I mean, if they have Africa scoring, we're basically dead.
No, we know their whole
Um,
hand. The rest of their
oh,
hand
yeah, they don't have Africa. Yeah,
the rest of their
you're right.
hand is Kitchen, Sadat, Pope, Shuttle Diplomacy, Allende, Korean War, Cambridge 5, and OPEC is the rest. So their hand is really pretty bad.
Are we at any chance of activating Kitchen?
What is the battleground count? I actually don't know. Let's see. We're down one. We're down
Even,
five.
down one, two, three, four, five, four, three, two, one. We're only down one battleground, so if we flip another one, we get it.
Did I count that wrong? We're down.
Yeah, we just need to flip one battleground, I think. That's even, that's even, that's down 4. Oh, down 5, down 4,
Oh yeah,
3, 2, 1.
yeah. You're right. We're only down one. Yeah. So they should probably be looking to play Kitchen at the beginning right here to avoid that. That's what I would be thinking about if I was them. And they have Sadat in their hand, so that gives us another battleground.
Oh, yeah, it's a dot too. It makes it even better for us.
They probably want to get Kitchen out of their hand at the beginning here. That's what I would be thinking about if I was them. Or maybe they're thinking about putting the DEFCON at 3 and then cooing Venezuela is what maybe they're thinking about. Which kind of
Do they
makes.
have a high up card that's good to coup with OPEC? I mean, it's unlikely to succeed.
Yeah,
I really hate those unlikely to succeed coups. I
it's a
really
one.
hate taking them.
It's a 1 out of 3. It's not that unlikely.
Yeah, I think in my book, 1 out of 3 is almost guaranteed to not hit. I hate
And
1 out of 3.
and you also have to. Okay,
Yeah,
they do
you're
get
right. They did get rid of it. Wow.
interesting.
Do we go Brazil now with Brush? I'm actually starting to like Brazil as a target.
Or we could coup Colombia. Yeah, the brush actually maybe brush war on Brazil is better, huh?
Yeah, I hate going Colombia. Just launch it on Brazil.
Okay,
Oh, it would have hit Italy. Wow.
that was a great time to hit a roll.
Yeah. Hmm.
Even if we knew in advance what that roll was going to be, I still kind of like doing Brazil instead of Italy
Yeah.
because it gives us almost as many
Wow, this
points.
went from Yeah, this went from I'm guaranteeing we're not winning to actually maybe we have a chance.
Yeah, we were never far behind in this game at any point.
What do you think about taking Taiwan here? Oh, well, it's too late now. Oh, that's so big. Wow. All right, do you want to drop Europe or it can get worse?
Um,
We could also space Quagmire. I like dropping a scorecard.
I like Europe. Can you click on the 7 for me? Okay, I got it all, thanks. Yeah, I like spacing on our next AR Quag. We could think about eventing the omit also. We don't necessarily have to play it for 2 ops.
That's true. I actually kind of like that idea.
It might not even be worth it to try to realign Chile here. They do have Allende in their hand, and it only the flipping Chile only is a 3-point swing. On the other hand, what else do we have to do
Yeah.
with our ops?
Um, I don't know. I kind of like Cuba, even though it looks weird. I think we need. Well, I don't know. Long gunman out there. It's. Oh, that could have been debit. Yeah, Cambridge 5. Wow. So they're going for the OPEC. Hmm.
I kind of like
What do you
spacing.
think of flipping Nigeria? Or just
Uh,
drop south? But I like. I don't know.
I kind of like South America scoring. I don't hate the Nigeria either, but I don't know. I don't like Nigeria. I don't like Nigeria that much because they can just take it right back.
How about spacing the Quag for now?
I like spacing. Yeah, let's do that. I kind of like eventing omit the more I think about it. Yeah, I think I like that omit event. I kind of like South America scoring, omit event, Panama Canal for 1 op, and then we got our AR7 play with East European unrest, and we're threatening a lot of AR7 things like jamming Algeria or taking Nigeria or um, something like that, maybe.
Oh, they protected it. Wow. So we
Uh,
missed our opportunity there.
I like
All right,
South.
just drop south.
I like South America scoring. Yeah. If we had taken Nigeria, they could have just used that card to take it right back, though. So it wasn't really like something that we get to keep. And another option we have now is we could coup Cameroon, and then Nigeria would be surrounded.
All right, coup Cameroon. I like that. Do it
Well,
now.
wait. Let's do the omit event first.
All right. Okay. Well, Warsaw is an easy discard. And no Pack's an easy discard. I like discarding NATO too, and then independent Reds because we want to maximize the chance of DEFCON here. So,
I don't know about
you agree with that?
NATO. I don't know about
No,
NATO.
I 100% agree with discarding NATO. We need a higher chance of DEFCON cards coming out. The
Then,
DEF CON heavily favors us.
um, yeah, the CIA is still in the deck.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, CIA and all the DEF CON cards. So
I
I say
don't
we just leave Voice.
I don't know about discarding NATO though.
I mean, it's a free card for them. They can play it with impunity. So it's to me, it's a very easy discard. I don't even think there's a question about it.
Well, yeah, go ahead and just lock this in then. Okay, I got them all. How many does Poland have in it right now?
6.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of like Cameroon coup. Well, hmm.
Oh, spacing Jean Paul. I like the Cameroon crew now.
Okay.
And it's OPEC and then what? One other card?
Sadat.
OPEC and Sadat. So we'll probably see Sadat here. Okay. Last card's OPEC. We could disable OPEC just turn, which would be pretty funny. What are you thinking, Kevin?
Another option could be to coup Tunisia.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if that's our best play
I like
though.
tapping Italy more, but we can also do tap Tunisia.
Another
I like tapping Italy.
why?
Well, because then the NORAD breaks it, so they can't
Oh,
coup.
yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
And then how about Mexico for protection,
But
or Guatemala for protection of Mexico?
they don't really want to well, I don't know.
I think we need a non-battleground if we want to get Dom. We can take Cuba. So I like this play a lot.
I guess I can't really think of anything that's terribly important to do with these ops. Hmm.
I like this. Lock this in.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Ooh,
ABM's a big headline.
huge headline.
That's my vote. I also think Voice of America is a
How
good.
funny would it be if they headline a scorecard like Middle East and we make them presenceless? How amazing would that be?
Yeah, having the headline peak here is very nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
You know, on second thought, maybe Voice of America would be a better headline, and then we could get two NORADs maybe with the ABM. I guess it depends on what they do here.
Yeah, that's actually pretty. But what would you want to remove with the voice? I don't see much that's removable. I mean, Nigeria is an obvious target, Nigeria and Algeria, but other than that,
Yeah, Nigeria and Algeria are pretty good targets. Not great, but they're not bad. I kind of like it actually. The more I think about this, maybe Voice of America and Taken from Nigeria and Algeria is the best headline here, and then we could use the ABM mid-turn to get an extra NORAD op. It kind of risks um, ABM getting hit by missile envy, but it would be awfully weird. I don't know. I mean, it could happen. Like if they have missile envy and don't headline it here, and then headline it mid-turn and pull ABM with it. It's not. It's very unlikely, I'd say, but not impossible.
Yeah, I'd want it out of our hands. I don't want there to be any missile envy risk.
You want to headline the ABM? I can see that. I can.
Yeah, I want to have on the APM. Yeah.
I like ABM as a headline. I think it's good. I think it's good. Voice of America is very good on AR7 as well.
Yeah, I like voice more as an AR7 than a headline here.
It's really nice to see that
What do you think of the
one small
astronaut? Ooh. Okay, now I'm thinking voice to remove their OPEC points.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah. Oh no, 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 no.
Oh
Because
yeah, that.
OPEC happens first.
Oh right, yeah, that's right.
I think ABM. I think ABM and Ku Zaire or Nigeria.
I like cooing Nigeria with ABM headline. I can see that. Or yeah, I like it. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I like it.
I like Zaire a little bit more.
It's surrounded though.
Well, it's not incredibly badly surrounded. Well, okay, you want to go Nigeria?
Yeah, I think Nigeria is a little bit better.
Oh wow, yeah, good decision on Nigeria. Well, actually, the DEFCON's at 3 now, so now they're just going to get an easy counter crew. So that was actually kind of dumb on us. Well, actually, no,
They
because then we
can't.
take Italy.
Yeah, they can't coup because
Yeah,
we take Italy.
hmm, interesting. Yeah, and actually, it's actually pretty funny because then we get to coup something else if they overprotect Italy. So,
Yeah.
hmm.
Yeah, you were right about poking Italy. I don't think I would have thought of that by myself.
I think
But
that really paralyzes them.
yeah, it
What
really
do you think
did.
of eventing Ask this turn?
Say that again.
What do you think of eventing Ask Not?
Yeah, I could see that. I could see it. If we don't event it, then we. Yeah, I could see it. I like it. Oh, they're giving us
Oh, they
Italy.
don't care about it. Oh, wait. Actually, no, we still get the break. Yeah, now we get the NORAD. So now we just take it, right?
That's what I would do. Yeah,
With 5-year plan.
makes sense.
I like the chance of eventing 5-year plan.
If we take it with U2, they might have UN intervention in their hand and get an extra op or get an extra VP from the U2 though.
I think the 5-year plan, the chance of winning with eventing that is well,
If we event the Astronaut though, we could dump U2 from our hand.
yeah, at 5 I like 5-year plan place influence.
I like this. Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah.
Can you click on
Well, I
that?
mean, if they have Africa scoring, they're getting above 7 VPs anyway if they have Africa scoring. So
Can you
I like
click
the
on the
fact that we
eight?
got Italy.
Can you click on the eight for me?
Yeah, I did.
Discard. What did I miss here? Oh, ABM. Okay, I got them all now. They know that we have socialist governments in our hand, but that's all they know. They don't know anything else besides that. Yeah, I think that eventing the Asknot is probably fine here. We could dump our entire hand except for Voice of America.
Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of bad stuff in the deck, right? So I'm a little worried about. And all the good stuff is mostly gone.
Well, there's some good cards left. I mean, there's War Games, Red Scare Purge. Let's see. Uh, Excuse me. Terrorism, Missile Envy, KAL.
Yeah.
Star Wars. Colonial rear guards, grain sales.
I think with the cards remaining in play, if we don't get war games, we're probably winning. If we don't get hit with war games.
Yeah, if we could pick up the war games off of our Astronaut event, that would be lovely.
Hmm. That smells like Muslim Revolution, doesn't it?
Yeah, kind of, but it could be a bluff. You know, we could event the VOA right now and take 2 out of Nigeria and 2 out of Libya.
I like Nigeria, Libya, yeah.
This kind of looks good. And then we could fight over
Yeah, I
Nigeria.
like that.
Okay, let's do this.
Yeah.
And then we could have a little coup war in Saharan states. Oh, you
We
know what?
can,
I
yeah.
just realized that we can just let Latin American debt crisis go off. Oh, darn, that was a big roll.
Well, I think, yeah, but I think we dumped the hand with Ask Not now. Does that look good?
Let me think about this for just a sec. I do think it looks good. I just want to think about it for just a minute.
All right.
Just dump all 5 of those cards, you're saying?
Yeah, I think we need as high a chance of picking up war games as possible.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh, these are some good pickups. Yeah, Asia is such a dream. Asia keeps us in the game.
Oh, getting Reformers very nice too, because we can just space it.
Yeah, this is gonna keep us alive.
Yeah, hitting a space roll right here would be so nice too. We might actually want to.
I think that
We might want to beef up our Asia a little bit here. Like if we could take Afghanistan and then play Asia scoring, maybe. How many more ARs do we have? 4 more. I don't know. Maybe that's being too greedy to take Afghanistan first. Is that too greedy?
I like spacing immediately. I like spacing immediately.
But do you want to take Afghanistan before you play Asia scoring, though?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay, that sounds like a plan to me.
There's not much they can do about Asia too.
We can
Like
go
Asia's locked down now.
we can go space and then Afghanistan and then Asia. That sounds fine to me. They're getting low on time here too. They only have 22 minutes left.
Yeah, Kevin, I think that with that, ask not, I think we might be in good shape, assuming we don't get DEFCON ourselves.
Well, we have China card. I don't think we're gonna get DEFCON. We haven't even stepped into Cuba yet either. Cuba could be a good
Yeah.
country for us. See, that's what I was thinking. Like, if we don't take Afghanistan, then we could take Cuba instead, and then we would have Central America Dom. But then Ortega's a DEFCON card for us.
Yeah, I think at this point we're actually pretty likely to win. So I think we just want to avoid the chance of DEFCONing ourselves.
Yeah, maybe taking Afghanistan
I
is
can't
is
believe
good.
it turned around.
It wasn't even that bad, or it really wasn't. I mean,
Dude, I was dooming hard. I was dooming really hard.
maybe at our worst point in this game was after our destall realigns failed, but even then we weren't that bad off.
Oh my god, we even get 3 VPs from the S9. Well, we have to repair Venezuela, right? So since we're spending ops anyway, I say we just drop it to Afghanistan now.
Yeah. What else did they do with that card? They went Nigeria and Venezuela. Is that what they did?
Yeah, 1 Venezuela, 1 Nigeria.
Okay, yeah. It's interesting that they went Venezuela that time instead of Libya again, which makes me think that they don't have
Yeah.
Muslim in their hand.
Yeah, they don't have Muslim. That was just a bluff.
Seems like they could have continued the bluff there, though, by going one Nigeria and one Libya instead of one Venezuela. I'm not really sure what one Venezuela was supposed to do for them there. I think that was kind of a mistake, especially with the South America scoring gone. Doesn't it make more sense to go one Libya and one Nigeria for them there?
Yeah. Oh, they had Star Wars. Wow. All right, so now we space reformer, right? Or do you
Asia.
want to just drop
Asia, yeah.
Asia? Yeah,
Yeah.
Asia. Well, they could have missile envy, right? Missile envy is possible in their hand. I want to get reformer out of our hand.
Okay, okay.
Oh, damn, that's a big miss for us. Hmm.
We're going to be in War Games territory.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy to think about.
An AR-7 play that we could do is cooing Zimbabwe, and then we could have a Zaire flip at the beginning of next turn, perhaps.
I like it. We could also tap South Africa, but I think that's kind of weird.
Oh, yeah, maybe that would be better.
Zimbabwe.
Hmm.
No, tap breaks their control. It's 3 points. So.
Yeah, maybe that would be better. I don't know.
I like that. And with Yuri and Samantha, right?
Yeah. We might have to use the ops to respond to something that they do.
If they break Italy, that would be scary.
Pershing is still left in the deck, so that could be Italy flip at the beginning of turn 9 if they headline Pershing.
Oh, Pershing. Yeah, shit. All right, I think we have to overprotect Italy. Yeah, Pershing really scares me.
Yeah, that would
Europe's
really
the only
suck.
reason I'm feeling confident. So I think we gotta overprotect that.
Pershing would really suck. We could go one Italy, one Israel at the end of this turn.
I like it. Yeah, I like that. They're in time trouble. Ooh, that's bad. If they jam Italy, we're screwed. Luckily, they didn't do that.
Okay,
It's Asia now, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Whew. Okay. Oh, we get colonials too. All right. Well, Nigeria, Zaire is obvious, right?
Wow, they had to give that up.
Yeah. And then we just want presents, right?
Yeah, probably do want presents. Yeah, like Cameroon would be good.
Sudan or
Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe.
Tunisia would be good against Muslim event because then we could step back into Libya if they.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. That's a great idea. All right, do this. Like this,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I like that a lot. Yeah. And we could use. Oh yeah, they still get 2 ops here. That's right.
They're just gonna overprotect. So I think we go Italy for sure.
Yeah. I like it.
And I don't think Israel, like we were talking about.
That looks good to me.
All right.
Oh, we got war
Ooh,
games.
we have the war games. Yeah, that's huge. What do we even headline here? Terrorism?
Terrorism seems pretty good. Iron Lady gives us 1 op.
If we
But
headline Iron Lady, I think it becomes kind of obvious that we're going for war games. So I like terrorism.
I like terrorism too.
Yeah.
The fifth space box is up for grabs also, but we don't have a card that can space. I guess we can't really do anything about that.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Pershing would be a great card for them right now.
Is it better for us to UN the Nasser or the Liberation Theology?
I think the Nasser for sure, right?
Yeah, well, Liberation Theology lets him back into Cuba. Or I guess we could just do it after the Central America scoring card if we have to do that, yeah.
Yeah. There's no rush on the liberations.
Yeah, we could play Central America if it comes to that, yeah. Wow, yeah, we got a pretty good
All
chance
right.
of War Games win right here at the beginning, yeah. Interesting.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Turn 4, I thought the chances of us war games winning was like 0%. I thought
The
we were in a DEF CON only sort of board position.
the early game cards favor red so heavily, and the mid and late game cards favor blue so heavily that it really, um, even though it looks like we're down on the board, the mid war and late war cards are so favorable to blue that it really isn't that out of reach. They have a
Yeah,
lot
if you
of
look at the board,
potential.
Kevin,
They have a lot of potential to have
yeah,
a
all they
horrible
have,
hand.
yeah, the only region that they have is Africa. Every other region is awful for them. Like,
And it shouldn't be that hard
yeah,
for us to get, like, say, even if they block war games at the beginning of this turn, we can still get back into war games territory if we take Cuba and then play Central America scoring. Then we're right back in war games territory again anyway.
yeah, right.
And we have plenty of ops to be able to do that. They must not have a very good headline. They're thinking about it a lot. Or maybe they're thinking about some sort of lone gunman headline play.
I would 100% headline Gunman if I had it
They
for
might
them.
have,
That's a, to me, that's like an instant headline.
they could
Maybe they have
have,
Muslims and they're thinking about headlining Muslims.
or Aldrich Ames remix. They might be thinking
Yeah.
about. Ames would be ugly for us.
We would survive it. It would be bad, but we would survive it. I think at this point, heavily, it's almost impossible for us to lose. Is where my headspace is right now.
Yeah, what is their path to victory is hard to see here. It's gonna have to be something really crazy, like, yeah, it's hard to even think of what it could be. Because not only do they have to block our war games win here, but then they also have to get a lot of other stuff done.
Yeah. Yeah. If they coup down, it's really bad for them. And if they give us the coup, we just break Africa, and that's their only good region. So they can't let us coup in Africa. They need those points.
I guess the NORAD event ended up getting quite a bit of value.
Oh, huge value. Yeah, huge value.
I wonder if they actually forgot that we had that when we flipped Italy with it. I think they might have just straight up
I bet they
forgot.
didn't even see that we put it on Italy. I bet they didn't even notice
Yeah.
because that's like such a devastating play. That completely changed the board.
Yeah, even with Europe scoring gone, it's a big flip. They're really behind on time now. They only have 13 minutes, 30 seconds for 2 full
Yeah.
turns, and the last turn is the most time consuming one in general.
Oh my god.
Oh, they're trying to go for a surprise DEF CON win.
All right.
They must
So
have a
what do
bad
you want to
hand.
do with this?
Oh, we get the ops from it too. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, we get the ops too.
Damn. Cuba looks pretty juicy.
I mean, I don't even want to give us the chance um of death conning on Cuba.
Cuba gives us the
Are there
war
any
game.
cards?
Cuba gives us the war game wins on this
Well,
turn.
so Kevin, what are the remaining cards in the deck that give them points?
Well, before I answer that question, I will say that if on turn 10 we get dealt Lone Gunman and Ortega, and they event Aldrich James Remix, then we would still be able to get out of DEF CON by playing China card. So if we take Cuba here, I don't think there's any way that we could possibly ever DEF CON lose. I don't see how that could possibly happen. I'm trying to figure out any way that they could possibly DEF CON us if we take Cuba here. I don't think so. It would have the only way would be if we play China card this turn and then draw Lone Gunman and Ortega next turn, and they get Ames.
Well, in that scenario where we draw both Ortega and Gunman and they get Ames, I don't see how we can survive that. How do we survive that? Because we don't have Headline Peak anymore.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because even if we play China card, then we'll only be able to hold one. That's right. That's right. So yeah, okay. So we could DEF CON even with the China card on turn 10. So maybe it's better to not. Well,
yeah.
But on the other hand, if we take Cuba here, there's no way they can. What'd you say? You don't like Cuba?
Well, I'm just saying, I don't like Cuba because I think we don't even need it.
Yeah, I mean,
what cards give them points?
We're basically winning no matter what we do, I guess. The only cards that can give them VPs are Pershing, Arms Race, II War. That's pretty much it. I mean, they also got Summit and Flower Power, but you know that's not going to get them any points.
Yeah. Honestly, I think we just reinforce the board, and then we just go with the intent of playing war games next AR, because I don't think there's any way to get more than 2 victory points.
How about putting one in Israel?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely, yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, let's do this. I don't see how we can lose this.
Oh, that's CIA.
Interesting that they headline the KAL with the CIA in their hand.
Yeah, why would they headline? Well, maybe they're trying to trap us if we headline Duck and Cover.
Maybe their hand also contains grain sales and Duck and Cover and Tear Down This Wall, and there's just no Okay, that's a good game. War games. Got him. Good game. That's a big win. Big win.
Yeah, if that hit, that would have been really annoying because they would have been at 6. We would have had to event Iron Lady.
I hope my stream wasn't too crappy on this backup connection, but I have a feeling that it was. The OBS says I have 11.5% drop frames, so sorry, audience, about the crappy stream quality. They were probably just using the multi-twitch to look at our cards and listen to their stream because our audio is probably all choppy. I can't believe that when I plugged my router back in, it wouldn't reconnect, and they have to send somebody out here to switch it to my new router. What a pain. I've never seen such a thing, but I guess it'll be fixed tomorrow morning. But so yeah, and let's see, I should tell the audience also that in 2 days on Wednesday night we have our next US Cup game against New York. So if we win that one, we are in. Also, we have a chance to get the number 1 seed if we beat New York and Washington, and the Washington game is going to be on the 12th.
Yeah. So when our next game is, when is it again, Kevin?
The 7th in 2 days against New York. We're playing New
Yeah.
York at 6 p.m. Pacific time on Wednesday. Sweet. All right, I'm going to cut the stream.